finest rooms in the country, and many choose to view them. If you will follow me, I will be of what help I can.
We are not taking you away from your work, Mrs. Reynolds?
Of course not. I shall be delighted. Well, have you ever seen anything like it, Lizzie?
Certainly better than Rosings. Here has more real elegance.
Mr. Darcy himself is away.
Oh, yes, but we expect him tomorrow with a large party of friends.
Come and look, Lizzie. It's the likeness of Mr. Wickham. How do you like that?
Well enough.
That young gentleman is son to my late master's steward. He was brought up at the Darcy expense, but has now gone into the army, and I'm afraid he's turned out very wild. And that is my present master, and very like.
Is it, Lizzie? Is he really as handsome as his likeness?
Does the young lady know Mr. Darcy?
A little.
Mr. Darcy is the handsomest and most accomplished young man, and so good-natured. I have never had a cross word from Mr. Darcy in all my life, and I've known him ever since he was 4 years. If I was to go through the world, I could not meet with a better. I have observed that they who are good-natured when they are young are good-natured when they grow up. And Mr. Darcy was always the sweetest-tempered, most generous-hearted boy in all the world.
Mr. Darcy?
Mr. Darcy is the best landlord and best master that ever lived. There is not one of his servants or tenants but will give him a good name. Some people call him proud, but I never saw anything of it. To my fancy, it is because he does not rattle away like other young men. And so good to Miss Darcy. Whatever can give his sister pleasure is sure to be done in a moment. I do not see nearly so much of them as I would wish. They are forever in London. If only my master would marry, I might see more of him. But I do not know when that will be. I do not know who would be good enough for him.
Brother, landlord, master, how many people's happiness are in your guardianship? How much good or evil can be done by you? I am very thankful for your regard for me. How stark you look in your portrait, but I remember your warmth and would soften that look.
You are very quiet, Elizabeth. Do you not admire it?
Oh, yes. I've never seen a place where nature has done so much, or where natural beauty has been so little counteracted by an awkward taste. It is all delightful, and of this place I might have been mistress. I could have welcomed here as guests my uncle and aunt. But no, that could never be. I should not have been allowed to invite them. They would have been lost to me. I regret nothing.
The time of the Jacobeans, I'm sure of it.
Later.
Oh, impossible.
Miss Elizabeth Bennet.
Mr. Darcy?
You are not at Longbourn.
No.
When did you leave?
10 days ago, 11. I do not know.
I thought you were at Longbourn.
Oh.
Your family, they are well?
Yes.
If it were in that reign, the architraves would be more pronounced.
They would be less pronounced.
How is one to say, when it comes to it, whether an architrave is pronounced or not? Lizzie, we need your advice.
I do not think I can be very sensible.
What is the matter?
My coming here, the most unfortunate, ill-judged thing in the world. In what disgraceful light will I not appear to him? Only 10 minutes sooner and it would not have happened.
Elizabeth!
I saw Mr. Darcy. I spoke with Mr. Darcy.
Oh, is that Mr. Darcy? He is a very fine figure.
It will seem as if I had purposely thrown myself in his way.
I am sure he was very pleased to see you.
Pain or pleasure I cannot tell. He certainly did not see me with composure.
The building was started in 1627. As to walks, it is 10 miles to circumscribe the entire park. I think we should better confine ourselves to the accustomed circuit. It provides a waterfall, and a glen, and a lake, and a stream. A stream with trout. Or perhaps you're fatigued.
I am not a very great walker, Mr. Gardner. But a lake and a trout stream? What do you say, Elizabeth?
It shall be as you wish.
Will you lead on?